In Academy District 20, sportsmanship is year-round. I'm Superintendent Mark Hatchell, and I've seen countless examples of sportsmanship by our athletes, coaches, and fans. From help up after a tough fall to encouraging words following a difficult loss, our athletes know the true meaning of sportsmanship.
Gets it to Love, makes a fake baseline, goes to the middle, and throws in the hook shot.
Sportsmanship to me is respecting your coaches, officials, players, and the other fans. Cheer for your team, but also appreciate the other team.
Sportsmanship to me means always putting forth your best effort to help the team, respecting yourself as well as the others around you, and treating your body right.
Sportsmanship to me is respecting one another and understanding the other team's right to cheer.
Sportsmanship to me is respect. Respecting yourself, your teammates, and your opponents.
The set, left side, sent down, inbounds or out of bounds. That is inbounds for Amanda Cushion.
Sportsmanship is being enthusiastic about your accomplishments while also respecting other players and their achievements.
Throws the left side to the end zone, and the catch is made. That's a touchdown.
At Academy School District 20,
Sportsmanship is year-round.
Throws to Wozlowski, drives baseline, throws the shot! Oh my gosh, it goes! Oh my gosh, it goes!
Nice job keeping it alive by Swan. Back to Britton. She's got it. Here we go. Pine Creek takes game 2.
It is the first day of December, and it is also the first broadcast of the winter sports schedule here on 20 TV. Great to have you with us tonight. My name is Matt Pauly, Brian German alongside our entire 20 TV crew as we open up our winter sports broadcast schedule at Discovery Canyon as the Thunder plays host to the Denver South Rebels. And Brian, interesting game, and interesting in the sense that both these teams struggled last year. There's higher expectations this year for DCC, and also it's the first game of the year, and quite honestly, you never really know what's going to happen the first time you play.
You certainly don't. You don't know what's going to happen. Last year, these two teams battled a real close game, but Denver South lost all of their core players from that team. We really don't know what to think of this Rebel team. And DCC, as you said, hoping to rebound from an ugly year last year. Well, we'll see how they start to put it together tonight.
Let's go ahead and first and foremost let you know that if you'd like to purchase a copy of this broadcast tonight, we do have them on sale, DVDs and Blu-rays. All you got to do is email us, 20tv@asw20.org, or give us a call at 719-234-1780. You can also use that same contact information. If you ever have any comments about what we're doing or anything, let us know. We love to hear from all the viewers out there. Let's get into this matchup now, and we'll start with Discovery Canyon and what they have coming back this year. You especially look at number 10 on your screen, and Alex Smith. Last year averaged 7 points, 6 rebounds, and you've got Katie Hoffmeister who averaged 6 points and 3 rebounds. Both those players ended up getting some postseason honors last year, and then everybody else on the team probably going to have to just kind of fill in behind.
They certainly are.
As far as their schedule goes and what they've got coming up, they've got 3 consecutive home games before they take a nice long road trip and go out to Steamboat Springs.
It should be tough. Pueblo South, always one of the best teams in the state. That'll be a tough battle, so it'll be nice for Coach Rivera to get her team on the court and see what they can do tonight.
Speaking of Coach Rivera, she gave us the 3 keys for this matchup. And Brian, what, according to Coach Danelle Rivera, does DCC have to do to come away with victory today?
Well, first of all, you see learn on the fly right there, and that means that they don't really know what to expect from Denver South. Like we said, several of their players graduated from last year's team, so they're not really sure what this team's going to come out and do. Learn on the fly, get ready, and see what they do, and then adapt to it. Also, they want to worry about playing their game. Of course, defensively worry about Denver South, but run your sets in your offense, get your things going, see what you can do, and then set the pace. They'd really like to get a strong start to this game and start from playing it with a lead.
let's go ahead and take a look at their opponent, Denver South. And it's going to be interesting to see what they come out with. They lost just about everything. They return about 3 points a game from last year's team. Their leading returning scorer is Laura Lanzano. She averages 1.2 points per game. Generally, I don't mention the point after the points per game, but it's necessary when we're talking about this team. Kayla Ray averages 1 point a game last year. Caitlin Krieg, 0.8 points per game, so they don't have much as far as what they've got coming up after today's game. As we take a look at their schedule, you certainly see some other Denver teams up there, and we'll see. I mean, Denver South is a team that's going to have to get better as the season goes along.
They certainly are. Whenever you have inexperience, you can only hope for that.
We are just a few moments away, but first and foremost, we do want to tell you what else is coming up tomorrow night. We've got another broadcast. You see a lot of basketball up there. TCA and Air Academy, that's going to be a lot of fun. That's taking place tomorrow night, and then next week we got a couple boys basketball games as well. We are a few moments away from getting this one underway. We'll pass along the starting lineups and tip it off next here on 20 TV.
One part excellence, one part inspiration, one part preparation for outstanding education. Academy School District 20, where dreams take flight.
We do welcome you back into the gymnasium at Discovery Canyon Campus alongside Brian German. I'm Matt Pauley, our entire 20 TV crew, and it's great to have you with us today as we begin the winter portion of our broadcast schedule right here on 20 TV. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups. First off, for the Denver South Rebels, last year they were 5-19, and they had a conference record of 2-6. Lauren Lozano is one starter. She is a 5'9" junior freshman. The next starter is Rianne Zaru. She played in just 2 games last season. Brittany Roberts, a 5'5" freshman, will get the start, as will Itza Alcade, who is a sophomore who did not play last year, a 5'5" sophomore, and then Devi Albury, a 5'8" sophomore who averaged 5 points per game last year. For DCC, these are the starters. Kaylin Beekner, a 5'3" senior guard, averaged 2 points, 2 rebounds last year. Alex Smith, one of the senior captains, she's the point guard, averaging 7 points and 6 rebounds last year. Emily Carter, Katie Hoffmeister, and then the freshman Christina Schneibel. Those are the starters. We'll talk more about them as we go along tonight, but we are just about set to get things underway. The tip, it is up, and it is won by Denver South, and Denver South will begin the game with the basketball. That is Kayla Ray, who is not in the starting lineup we were given. I don't know if she's wearing a different number or what the case might be. Thought that she was not going to play tonight. Either way, that's turnover, and the ball goes in the other direction. We will check some of that information. Sometimes you don't know what you get in the first game of the year.
Sure.
This is Smith with it, wing right side, loser dribble, throws it up to the top to Hoffmeister. Hoffmeister, bounce pass left side, Beekner. Beekner loser dribble, back up to the top, and Hoffmeister now skipping it right side, Smith. Smith goes into the paint, throws up a shot, doesn't go. Rebound brought down, and Denver South will push it forward. That was Albury with the rebound, and now a foul called near the sideline, and that foul is going to go against DCC.
Alex Smith with the foul there, and you really don't want her. She's trying to be aggressive. I love the move to the basket there with the ball. Too bad she didn't make it, but a little bit too much aggression on the defense. She got her first foul call. Nice steal here, though.
Yeah, it's going the other way very quickly. This is Smith. Jump stop, throws up a shot. It's good. And those are the first points of the year for the Thunder, looking to improve upon their 3-20 record. In the other direction, Ray takes it all the way down, and she gets fouled. She'll go to the line.
That foul's on Emily Carter. So the Thunder pick up 2 quick fouls in this game in the first minute of play.
First foul, second team foul, and this is Ray at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Look at that camera we got, the GoPro up there.
Oh, you gotta love that. Love the GoPro shot.
So that, well, here's the next free throw. It's no good. So DCC with the lead, and now a jump ball as Christina Schneibel was unable to hold on to it. In the alternate possession, the arrow gives it back to Denver South. And we'll see Zaru throw it in. Zaru is only 4'8". Here's a shot left side, no good, or that might have been a deflected pass. Either way, it comes out the other direction. Carter with it. She falls, somehow not a travel, and it comes back out to Smith, and she'll run things from the top. DCC with a 2-1 lead. Looks like a 2-3 zone defense from Denver South. Air ball left side from Beekner. Fight for the rebound. It's brought down by Ray, and she will bring the ball down the court. Ray has it. Throws it over right side, Zaru. Zaru can't handle it. DCC gets it. Moving it is Hoffmeister. Hoffmeister gets to the baseline. Risky pass to Schneibel. She throws up the shot. It goes. Plus she's fouled. She'll go to the line for the three-point play.
Good job by Christina Schneibel. And if you're a fan of DCC basketball, you remember her sister Jennifer played last year. She gets a nice job inside. Good pass inside and goes strong up with it. Has a hoop and some harm. She can have a three-point play right here.
5'11" freshman post player. Schneibel's at the line. That foul, by the way, was called against Alcade. Her first, team first. Free throw is good for Schneibel. She's got 3 of DCC's 5, and it's 5-1 in favor of the Thunder. Pass comes out to the wing left side. Albury still has a dribble. Finally uses it. Skips it right side over to Zaru. Zaru gives off to Alcade. Now back to the top. It's Albury with it. And a travel call. That's a turnover. And that will give the ball back to DCC. Substitution for Denver South as Brittany Roberts, who we thought was starting, is into the game. Roberts is a 5'5" freshman.
A lot of young players on this South team. That's where you like to see the experience of the Thunder take over in here.
Smith with it, passes it left side. Carter, three-point shot from the corner. Air ball no good. Fight for the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. DCC last year ended their season on an 11-game losing streak. The last time they won a game was on January 18th against Liberty. It has been quite some time. They're looking for a victory in the season opener tonight here on their home floor. Going to the basket, Carter. She gets fouled, and she'll go to the line for a couple shots. I assume they're going to call that a shooting foul. That foul called against Roberts, her first team foul, number 2. Have a lot of purple on the court. Both these teams have colors of purple and white, although Denver South has some gray trim on their jerseys. Here's Carter. Her first free throw is no good off the back iron. Last year, she shot just 25% at the free throw line. That's a number she must improve upon this year, as she is a junior and she is somebody who's going to be very important for this team. The next free throw from Carter. This one is no good as well. Too strong. Rebound brought down by Albury. Albury looking to give off. She does to Zaru. Again, Zaru, a 4'8" sophomore point guard. 4'8".
Wow.
Pass comes to Roberts in the corner. She's double teamed. Pass comes out to the top.
Carter.
Deflected away by Carter, but Albury able to hold on to it. She veers it right side, now stolen away. Taking the ball from left to right. Here's the pass right side. It comes to Carter. Carter cannot handle that, and it gets blocked out of bounds, and it should stay with DCC.
Kayla Ray with quite the block there. She just stripped the ball right out of Carter's hands.
Inbounds off the end line. Some issues getting it in, and deflected back out of bounds by Ray. And they're going to say it touched a DCC player and give it back to Denver South. 5:22 to go. First quarter. 5-1 Discovery Canyon leading Denver South in the first game for both teams. Zaru with the basketball, now gives off to Albury in the corner, brings it out top to Ray. Ray gives right back to Albury. Now pass comes inside to Ray. Ray can't handle it, stolen away by Beekner. Here she comes leading the attack. She's going to slow down and let her teammates get there. Pass comes to the right side, that's Carter, now back up to Beekner. Beekner gives off to Hoffmeister. She's got it between the circles. Left side, this is Smith. Smith holds. Less than 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Hoffmeister has it. Quick pass inside to Carter. And Carter going to the basket gets fouled. She'll go to the line for a couple.
Emily's going to be able to work on her free throws a little bit more here tonight. And I tell you what, if she can work on them more in practice as well, if she's going to get to the line this much.
Carter 0 for 2 at the line today. That foul was called against Ray. Her first, team foul number 3 against the Rebels. The first free throw for Carter This time it falls through. And look at the rest of the team celebrate for on that. She hit it too strong once again on that back iron, but it touched a lot and fell in. Substitution as Alex Palmer comes into the game. Palmer is a 5'8" sophomore. Was a starter last season. Here's the next free throw. She uses glass. Might not be pretty, but it counts if it goes through the nylon.
She's 50%, which is 25% better than all of last season.
Got
2 for 4 tonight.
Brian German, the math guy, here with us. Here's Zaru, has her ball stolen away. Nice steal by Palmer, but then it goes out of bounds, and she's upset with herself. Palmer is not starting because she played in a soccer tournament in Las Vegas last week. And Coach Rivera says when she's on the floor, she helps the rest of the players find a little bit of an edge to her game, or to their game. So she brings that edge, which is something you need. Ball deflected away by Hoffmeister, comes back to Denver South. Here's a long two-point shot, no good. Albury doesn't touch anything. Offensive rebound and then just thrown out. That ball's going to go all the way down the court. It's touched, and I think that might be last touch DCC, but I thought that was touched first by Denver South. Wouldn't have that been a backcourt violation?
They wanted a backcourt violation, and now they call it. I believe the coaches talked the officials into that one.
Yeah, well, that was an obvious call.
It was a good call.
Yeah. So it's going to be DCC basketball in the inline. This is Hoffmeister to throw it in. Hoffmeister, a sophomore, gets it out to the top to Carter. Here's a shot from the elbow, doesn't go. Albury, a 5'8" post player, tries to get the rebound, and she gets fouled as she's pushed from behind. And then great sportsmanship as Palmer comes over and helps her off the floor, although it was Palmer who got the foul, her first, team third. Roberts with it. On the sideline, loses her dribble, throws it away. DCC basketball, another turnover. Here's a long pass right underneath the basket. Great timing as Hoffmeister lays it in right side. Her first basket, and DCC is out to a 9-1 lead halfway through this first quarter.
Nice pass there you saw on the replay. Hoffmeister just setting up, taking her time.
Back in the other direction, Albury puts up a baseline shot, no good. Rebound DCC and Palmer, and now the Thunder going to slow it down as they allow the offense to get down the court. Bringing it down, it's Smith. She skips it left side over to Carter. Carter, three-point shot, left side, no good off the back iron. Rebound brought down by the blue-haired Lozano, and Denver South has the basketball. She got that hair dye from Brian German as the ball thrown out of bounds.
Blue hair's a good thing. Already the 8th turnover for Denver South. Some good defense being played by the Thunder just to harass them a little bit into some turnovers.
Tara Storch into the game, appeared in just one game last year. This will be her first year playing full-time varsity, and more than her scoring ability, she's in there to grab rebounds. She's a 5'8" sophomore forward. Smith with the ball, bringing it down the court, taking her time. 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go, first quarter. Pass comes to Storch. She kicks it back right side. Smith, the three-point shot, wide left, no good. Offensive rebound, and Palmer's right there.
That's an assist, Matt.
All right, you'll call it.
You can watch it again. She obviously threw that pass over to Palmer for the bucket.
This is 20 TV. We'll give her an assist on it. All right, Denver South with it. How is that not a travel? Roberts kicks left side. Albury, her shot off the iron, no good. Long rebound to Carter, and Carter will lead the attack down the court. She has the ball knocked away. Now it's on the floor. Carter picks it up. She rolls it over to one of her teammates. Ball on the floor again as Denver South had it for a moment. Another player on the floor, and they're just going to get it back to Palmer and slow things down. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in this first quarter. 10-point lead for DCC. That's Carter with it. Now she gives off to Smith. Smith right back to Carter. Carter steps in, gets towards the baseline, cut off. She's in trouble. She's got to find a pass. She does so. Shot from Palmer, no good. Offensive rebound, and put back on the right side goes for Hoffmeister. Her second field goal. She's got 4. And Coach David Rodriguez, in his first season leading Denver South, calls a timeout. It's a full timeout, so we will take it with them. 13-1 is our score right now as you see that last bucket made. DCC leading Denver South, and we are back in a moment on 20 TV. 15-1 is our score. It was 2-1, and since then, DCC on an 11-0 run. How about that for a little bit of math, Brian German?
Well, I'm more impressed with what DCC is doing tonight than your math, Matt Pauley. They've really done a good job just stepping up the defense, forcing some turnovers by this South team, and then taking care of business down the offensive end.
Zaru on the inbounds.
It's
all right. I was trying to drop some knowledge, and you just downplayed it. Whatever. I can handle it. Zaru with it, driving to the basket just outside the paint. She kicks it back out. This is a 2-point shot. It doesn't go, and here's a long pass to Storch, and Storch can't get the shot to go. Getting back very quickly was Roberts on a nice play.
She did make a nice play on that. Brittany Roberts just comes back. You think Storch has an easy layup, but Roberts gets there. And how about 20 TV photographer Adam Drake getting out of the way in the chair down there?
Here's a basket, or here's a shot left side, doesn't go. Offensive rebound and put back from Smith. Alex Smith, her second field goal. She's got 4. It's 15-1, so the run is now out to 13-0 for Discovery Canyon. Lazaro passes left side to Albury. Albury going towards the basket, just throws up a shot. How about that for a little bit of touch? Albury gets her first basket. That ends the long run, and it's 15-3 DCC. Smith with it, veers to the right side, loser dribble, gets inside to Palmer. Palmer passes over to Hoffmeister on the baseline, needs to get it back to Palmer, does so, wing right side. Now the pass comes around left side, Carter. Carter driving to the basket, she gets held. That's going to be team foul number 4, not on the shot, so that foul's on the floor. The foul called against Lozano, her first, team foul number 4. Substitutions for DCC, Jenny Hall is in for the first time. First year playing basketball. She's a 5'5" sophomore guard. And then Kaylin Beekner. How about that? First time playing basketball. She's already in the varsity squad. Pass comes inside to Palmer. Palmer can't handle it. Stolen away by Denver South. Trying to get it forward. They do so to Ray. Ray, long pass ahead to Box. And Box can't handle it. It goes beyond her arms, and it goes back out of bounds.
You mentioned Jenny Hall. She's in this game. You know, she comes from an athletic family, so it doesn't surprise me as a sophomore she's on this team. Her brother's a quarterback for a very successful Thunder football team.
Andrew Hall being her brother. Pass comes left side. Beekner now pass to the free throw line. Back out to Smith. Smith gets triple team. Still throws a shot up. It rolls around the iron. No good. Gets her own offensive rebound. Her putback can't go either. Ball's loose, and Denver South comes up with it. Albury, she might go all the way. She pulls up just inside the free throw line and hits. Albury's got 4 of their 5 points, and it's 15-5 as DCC is tripling up Denver South with 45 seconds to go first quarter. Pass comes inside to Storch. Storch gets it right side. Beekner. Beekner puts up the 2. Good jump shot from her first basket, and it's 17-5 in favor of DCC.
Exactly what the doctor ordered there. Dobby Albury had South getting back in this game, but the Thunder right back at it.
Here's a quick pass underneath the box. Her shot doesn't go, and now a foul underneath. At the top of that play, I think it was Beekner who may have taken a shot to the face, or it might have been Smith. And she was on the floor for just a moment and was not happy that the foul was not called.
Brittany Roberts gets called for her second foul there, though, on the rebound.
Team foul number 5, Discovery Canyon with the basketball. This is Smith, sideline left. Pass deflected, taken away by Krieg. Now the pass comes out to the right side, Storch. Back to the top. And a jump ball situation. A couple players, we were told that Krieg and Ray, I thought, were not going to play, and Taronis as well. We haven't seen Taronis number 22, but with them being down by so much, maybe David Rodriguez has gone to his bench a little bit deeper than he was expecting to. Inbounds play, comes back out to Beekner. She puts up the 3-point shot, and bang, she knocks it down. She's got 5, and it's 20-5. DCC puts up 20 points in the first quarter, and they are quadrupling the Rebels.
That's good math, Matt.
20-5.
Good math. And, you know, you can't ask for a better start. We talked about it early in the game. Some of the keys to the game, they're worried about their own offense, and they're doing a great job because, you know, 20 points in a quarter of play in girls' high school basketball is a pretty good job.
They would be on pace for 80.
That would be correct.
20-5 is our score after 1 quarter of play. We're back with more in a moment on 20 TV.
1 part excellence, 1 part inspiration, 1 part preparation for outstanding education.
We are getting set for quarter number 2 play. It's 20-5. DCC leading Denver South. And what a great first quarter for the Thunder.
Certainly was. They did a great job defensively forcing turnovers and then making shots down on the offensive end. And when they didn't make shots, they got rebounds. And here's another turnover almost.
Almost, as it comes back out to Albury. She puts up a shot just barely inside the perimeter. Albury's got 6. She's been impressive.
Davi Albury has been the only offense that South's been able to muster.
6 of the 7 points. This is Carter with it. Carter, long skip pass right side. And a travel. Travel called. And that goes against Beekner. The defender got there and fell down, and I think that kind of rattled Beekner. Denver South with the basketball, pushing ahead to Roberts. Now out to the corner, Albury. I think she's played every minute of this. Somehow she got the pass inside to Roberts. Her pass doesn't go. Offensive rebound and put back from the right side for Centauria Roberts, a 5'8 freshman. And she gets fouled. She'll go to the line.
Fouls on Beekner, her first. 4th team foul against the Thunder.
Roberts, 5'8 freshman, her first free throw, no good off the front iron, as you so clearly saw on the GoPro shot. The next free throw from the freshman, this time too strong. First one too short, but offensive rebound by Box. Her putback can't go, and the rebound brought down by Schneibel. And DCC with the basketball, bringing it down the court. Hoffmeister with it, jump stop inside the free throw line. Her pass comes inside, then or outside, then it comes back inside. And there's a foul. That foul called on Ray. Her second, team foul number 6 against Denver South. And Emily Carter is at the line. Carter, the first free throw is no good. Danelle Rivera said of Emily Carter, adds fire to the backcourt. Next free throw.
Ooh.
No good. She's 2 of 6. Fight for the rebound. Roberts for Denver South gets it. Pushed ahead very quickly to Box. DCC gets back defensively. Box throws it up, and the shot falls. That's her first basket of her career. She's a freshman, and it makes it now 20-9.
That's a 4-0 run for South. They're starting to build on some things. You can see the intensity picking up here on defense as well.
Shot up and good for J.D. DeLang, a 5'10 freshman. Speaking of first points of her career, right at the free throw line, she throws it up. Back on the other direction, going to the basket was Roberts. Roberts gets fouled, and she will go to the line for 2.
J.D. DeLang, after getting her first basket, gets her first foul.
First personal team foul number 5 against DCC. Here is the first free throw, kind of shot put up there, and it is short off the front iron. Assume that Coach Rodriguez is going to be working on free throw shooting form with some of his girls on this team. That time she swishes it through, 1 of 2 at the line, her first point. And it's 22-10, DCC leading with 6:43 to go. Second quarter. Pass comes inside, almost stolen away. The ball's loose. Still up there, and a jump ball called. That was Storch who basically sat on the basketball. Alex Smith will come in, 5'10 senior point guard. She's one of the captains. Has been the point guard for this team since her sophomore year, starting her 3rd consecutive season opener. Pass comes out to the top. Ball's loose. Denver South gets it. Long pass ahead to Roberts. Maybe too long. Yep, she's into the cheerleaders. And that's going to give the ball back to Discovery Canyon.
It's never a good sign when you go into the cheerleaders.
No. But she's out, and now she's heading back in the other way. Here's Smith with it across midcourt. Jump stop, throws up a shot, didn't touch anything, saved on the end line. Left side, Hoffmeister, 1 step, she puts up a shot, no good. Long rebound to Beekner, now it's on the floor. Beekner's on top of it, and a jump ball as Albury got in there and tried to take it away. And it's a little bit scary when Beekner goes to the ground.
Tell you what, though, good job by Beekner inside there, almost coming away with a rebound. before the turnover. In there amongst the trees. All you got to do is box out, Matt. Doesn't matter how tall you are.
22-10. DCC. Here's Roberts with it. Roberts takes a walk with the basketball.
13th turnover by the Rebels.
Tell you what, David Rodriguez is not a happy camper with his team right now. And his first season coaching at Denver South. Does not have a lot coming back from last year. Here's Hoffmeister, now gets it underneath. A shot, no, they're going to call it travel against Christina Schneibel. Janelle Rivera said of Schneibel, she has a very bright future, also has great court knowledge and footwork, especially for a freshman.
I'm sure she's played a lot of basketball against her sister, who's a graduate of the Thunder and quite the player, Jennifer Schneibel.
Here, 22-10 is the score. Ball taken away,
turnover.
Push forward for Hoffmeister. She gets it, goes to the basket. No good. Schneibel, the offensive rebound and the putback. She's got 5 in her debut, and it's 24-10. Look at this as she gets there under all kinds of pressure and lays it back in.
Good job by Schneibel just to get the good position, to get that rebound there, boxing out 2 players on the offensive end and putting it back.
Denver South with the basketball, 5 minutes and 35 seconds and a long pass, and that's going to go out of bounds. I think that may have hit one of the assistant coaches for Discovery Canyon.
I think that's what Coach Rodriguez is getting upset with. He's got 15 turnovers in the first, 11 minutes of this game?
That's a lot of turnovers.
Tough. More than a turnover a minute.
Yep. Holding the basketball, Hoffmeister. Now she puts it on the floor once, passes left side to Beekner. Beekner, long 2-point shot, no good. Offensive rebound to Smith. Smith puts it on the bottom side of the backboard. And Denver South gets it quickly ahead to Box. Box has it, throws up a shot. She puts on the side of the backboard. So we got the bottom of the backboard, we got the side of the backboard. You got to get in that little square area.
No one's hit the top yet.
That is true. Then it goes out of bounds.
Held ball actually goes over to the Thunder.
Smith with it as she brings the ball down the court. 5 to go in the first half. Across the timeline. Veers left side, being defended out there by Roberts, 10-on-10. Pass goes right side over to Hoffmeister, and she is held up going to the basket. That foul called against Ray, and that's her third, so she's going to have to take a seat.
She will, and she's been out there the whole game so far for South, and it looks like we're going to get Zaru back in.
Team foul number 7, so this is a 1-and-1 or is this a 2-shot foul? Nope, 1-and-1. First free throw for Hoffmeister, no good. Rebound, Roberts of Denver South, and she's got it, bringing it down the court. She gets fouled.
A little frustration there, I think, by Hoffmeister after you miss the free throw, and then you jump back on defense, sprinting back, just tried to poke it out of there, and probably inadvisedly so.
Team foul number 6, so both teams shooting from here on out. Zaru on the inbounds from the sideline. Zaru, again, that 4'8" sophomore. Comes out to the top, Albury, back to Zaru, bounce pass right side, Krieg. Krieg gets it back out, and the ball's loose. It is going to go out of bounds. That's a good decision by DCC just to stand in front of it. If Denver South touches it, it's another over and back. So Denver South has it, so I beg your pardon. It goes last touch DCC. Albury with it. Veers right side, kind of took a slide. Now the ball taken away, another turnover. This is Hoffmeister going to the basket, and she can't quite handle it. It goes out of bounds. That is a turnover for Discovery Canyon. 6 turnovers for DCC.
Which is a lot less than the 16 for South.
10 less.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I agree. 24-10, Discovery Canyon leads. Discovery Canyon, though, has only scored 4 points here in the second quarter after they led 20-5. So actually 5-4 lead in the second quarter for Denver South. Ball almost stolen away. It was touched last by Palmer, the 5'8" sophomore.
I like Palmer. She plays some really good defense.
You see why her coach says she helps the rest of the team find their edge. Roberts with it, passes over to Albury. Albury with it, wing right side. Pass to the corner. That's Zaru. Zaru just holds. Now bounce pass Roberts. Roberts gets tied up. Good job by Storch, the 5'8" sophomore, to get her hands in there. alternate possession, and it gives it back to Discovery Canyon, so that's a turnover.
Actually.
Oh, check that. It is not. Alternate possession gives Denver South, and just catapulting that thing up there was Zaru, the 4'8 sophomore, and the shot goes. Her first point, 24-13. Pass comes left side, Storch. She's on the baseline. She passes right side over to Hoffmeister. Hoffmeister has her shot blocked by Albury, and it goes out of bounds. DCC will keep possession. Storch to trigger from the baseline. Bounce pass quickly to Smiths, and the ball comes loose, and a foul. No, they say a turn. So they got possession, so turnovers for each team in about 1.2 seconds. That's what I'm going with.
Could have been 1.7.
Maybe.
It was, yeah, it was like a longer part of the second.
This is Storch kicking it left side. Beekner, three-point shot, no good. Rebound to Albury, and she wants to push it for the Rebels. Going all the way to the basket, pulls up, shot up and good. She used the glass, and she did a good job of it. She's got 8. She's the leading scorer in the game, and it's 24-15 as Denver South is finding themselves back in this game with it being a single-digit contest once again after they were outscored 20-5 in the first quarter. Beekner with it, corner left side. Pass to the top. That's Hoffmeister. Her shot rolls around and finds its way through.
Nice touch by Hoffmeister.
6 for Katie Hoffmeister.
Nice little move there, and just a beautiful touch there by Hoffmeister. She puts it up, gets a nice roll to go.
Albury with it, gets to the free throw line. That's where she's cut off. Back to Rogers. Three-point shot, no good. Long rebound to Smith. Smith may take it all the way. Going to the basket, and she gets pushed from behind with a forearm from Albury. That's her first foul. You know, I like the way Albury plays because she plays some tough defense, but that's just her first foul.
She does. She's all over the court. She actually has 7 rebounds as well for this South team, along with her 8 points. She's been the most impressive Rebel by far.
And I misspoke in the pregame show. She's the leading returning scorer for this team. Last year, she averaged 5.6 rebounds. Substitution is Christina Schneibel's back in there. 2 minutes, 49 seconds to go as DCC is continuing to look for that thunder that they had in the first quarter. Like what I did there?
I loved what you did.
Smith at the line. The free throw is no good. And Denver South with the basketball. That's Zaru. Zaru just throws up a shot. Bounces around, no good. Offensive rebound and put back good for Roberts. First points of her career. It's 26-17. They get back within single digits. Really want to see a good final 2.5 minutes here for Discovery Canyon. Smith with it, wing left side. Drives towards the baseline, now just inside the free throw line. Throws up a shot, no good. Almost got her own offensive rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch Denver South, and it will stay with DCC, and it'll be Carter, the 5'3 junior, to trigger from underneath the basket. You see the defense there from Roberts jumping in front of her. Quick pass left side. That is a three-point shot that doesn't go.
Ooh.
And a foul. And that's going to go against Denver South and against Rajon Box. Box's first, team foul number 9.
She got Christina Schneibel right in the face with an elbow. That's the kind of foul that you really rarely see called, but the official, it was right in front of the official, and it looks like Schneibel's going to be okay. Her mom, Kim Schneibel, a big 20 TV fan.
That is good to hear.
Sometimes snatches up some DVDs. She's glad to hear that her daughter's okay.
And those DVDs are available. We'll give you that information at halftime. Pass comes out to the left side. So they call that an offensive foul technically, no shots. Schneibel has it, loses it, ball's on the floor. Box bounces it over to Kibble, and Kibble with it. She's just in the game. Zanice Kibble. Kibble passes right side and now hitting the deck. And we've seen some great sportsmanship, especially that's the second time Palmer's gone over to help one of the Denver South players up off the ground.
It's always nice after you knock someone down to help them up.
Pass goes out of bounds, and let's see who this basket. Do you knock people down a lot, Brian?
Yeah, once in a while.
Okay. Zaru inbounds, comes out right side. 3-point shot good for Zanice Kibble. the 5'2" freshman post player. That tells you everything you need to know about Denver South. She's 5'2", and she's a post player.
Yeah.
Pass comes inside to Schneibel. Shot up, no good. Ball's loose, comes out to Palmer. Palmer puts up the three-point shot, no good, doesn't touch anything. Saved for a moment, but saved to Denver South, and Albury leads the attack. She's going to give off right side, but a whistle and a foul. And that's going to go against DCC. 1-1 coming up. That foul called against Emily Carter, her second. Team foul number 7 against DCC, and Albury is at the free throw line. 1-1 for Davi. D-A-V-I. Davi. Free throw. No good. Rims in and out. Schneibel the rebound. And a foul on the rebound attempt. They may have got him box. They did. Box gets her second foul very quickly. Team foul number 10. We got 2 free throws coming up on the other side.
Rayshawn Box a little too over-aggressive there. And Schneibel did a good job that time. You know, earlier in this game, she got a couple rebounds and got held ball situations. This time she was able to protect it and keep that situation from happening and pick up a foul.
The first free throw for Schneibel, wide right. 26-19. This is very much a game. 7-point difference. 14-6. Denver South in the second quarter. Second free throw good, so 14-7. That means Denver South doubling up DCC in quarter number 2. Pass comes left side to Kibble. Kibble walks it to the top. Picking it up defensively Carter, so they pass back left side Albury. Now Albury skips it right side Zaru. Thought about the three-point shot, thought better of it. Her pass deflects away. That's a turnover, and that is DCC basketball. Quick pass ahead to Schneibel. Now looking underneath, good idea to Carter. Carter gets it, kicks it left side. A baseline jumper is good for Palmer. Her second field goal, she's got 4, and it's 29-19. DCC back out to a double-digit lead.
Nice job by Carter there on the rebound, noticing that Palmer was open and getting it to her.
Carter just fouled in the backcourt. That's a horrible foul for her. No need to foul, and more importantly, that's Emily Carter's 3rd foul.
It's actually her 2nd foul in a row. That was not too smart by her. She got one on the sideline coming back, and now this one in the backcourt.
She's kind of yelling at herself as she sits down, and Kibble is going to go to the free throw line for a 1-1. The first is no good. Rebound Albury, her shot, her putback doesn't go. So Smith, long pass ahead, all alone underneath the basket. Biekner, her shot can't go, but left side, it's Hoffmeister to lay it back in. She's got 8, and it's 31-19, 12-point lead.
Tough miss there by Biekner, but good hustle by Hoffmeister to get down the court and get an offensive rebound and put it away.
Foul called, and the Discovery Canyon coaching staff very unhappy. That was called on Biekner, but they want to say that Kibble had that forearm up, and we'll see. Danelle Rivera, head coach for DCC, informing one of the officials exactly what she thought about that call. At the line is Kibble. She's 0 for 1. It's a 1-1, no good. Rebound again, Albury, and then Albury just throws. Trying to get that basketball, she ends up kind of inadvertently throwing Palmer down, and she's got kind of a disgusted look on her face where it looks like she did it on purpose.
Yeah, she kind of rolled her. She's getting a little frustrated, I think, down inside there.
Official had a quick talk with her, said, let's
calm down.
Yeah.
Albury, now she looks like she's in a lot of pain down on the defensive end here.
17 seconds left in the quarter. Bounce pass left side, Biekner. 3-point shot, no good. Albury gets the rebound. Let's see if she just takes this coast to coast. No, she's going to push ahead to Box. Box having a hard time dribbling. Now a bad pass at the shins of Roberts, and it goes out of bounds. 4 seconds left. You work on plays like these in practice. Let's see what they got. They will roll the ball down the court because Denver South isn't pressing now. It's picked up 3-quarter court. This is Smith. Puts up the 3-point shot. No good. We saw Hoffmeister put her hands up in the air like it was going to be good, but it's not. And we have hit halftime with Discovery Canyon leading 31-19, but this game is much closer than we expected it to be after a 20-5 first quarter.
Yeah, Denver South got back into the game pretty much behind Davi Albury. She's doing everything tonight. She's making rebounds, she's making shots. She got Denver South back into this game, kind of got the rest of their team believing that they could get back in this game. and the Rebels walk off now, and there's Davi Albury. You can see her behind the graphic there. She's limping a little bit and had some tears in her eyes, I believe.
Yeah, almost on the brink of tears as she is in some pain, and hopefully for Denver South's sake, she is okay to go in the second half. 31-19 is our score. We've got some halftime coverage coming up in a few moments where we'll go over some of the numbers from the first half of play as Discovery Canyon leads Denver South 31-19 on 20 TV. (31-19) is our score as Discovery Canyon leads Denver South. We're at the half. Matt Pauley, Brian German back with you. And let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Discovery Canyon, especially in the first quarter, looked very good.
Alex Smith doing a good job early. You know, she's the senior leader. She gets it going early, as well as Katie Hoffmeister. Nice job inside. Good hustle, good presence of mind to make the defense move and then make a shot go. She gets a rebound here from Palmer and puts it away. She has 8 points to lead the Thunder at this point. And Davi Albury single-handedly brought the Rebels back into this game. She's got 8 points and 9 rebounds of her own. And there we stand at 31-19 at the half.
Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the individual scoring in the game. Leading the way for Discovery Canyon is Katie Hoffmeister. She has 8 points. Last year she averaged 6 a game, so already above that average. After that, 6 points for Christina Schneibel in her first high school action, 5 for Kaylin Beekner, 4 points for both Alex Smith and Alex Palmer. So the Alexes each have 4, and 2 points each for JD DeLang and Emily Carter. For Denver South, they're being led in points by Davi Albury. She's got 8. 3 points for Rianne Zaru, excuse me. 2 points for Zanice Kibble, Centauria Roberts, and Rajon Box. And then 1 point for both Brittany Roberts and Kayla Ray. From a turnover perspective, what's it looking like so far?
Turnovers are really what's killing Denver South. I'm sure head coach David Rodriguez talked about this at halftime. They have 20 turnovers in the first half, and that's got to hurt you. And when you're down by 12 points, as they are to halftime, you know, you cut those in half, and you might be tied or leading in this game. And DCC's also turned the ball over a few times, but not as many. They have 9 turnovers at this point. 31-19, our halftime score. If you'd like to purchase a copy of this broadcast, you could do so. Email us, 20tv at asd20.org, or give us a call at 719-234-1780. We'll take a break, come back, and have second half action right here on 20TV.
One part excellence, one part inspiration, one part preparation for outstanding education. Academy School District 20, where dreams take flight.
Coming out of the half, 31-19 is our score. Welcome back in on 20 TV. Matt Pauley, Brian German, our entire 20 TV crew. They will switch directions here in the second half as Roberts has the ball over to Albury. Watch her. She looks fine. She walked off the court limping and crying, and she looks to be all right now. Roberts passes inside to Lazaro. Now it comes back out top, almost stolen, but Albury grabs it. Pass right side. That's Ray. She puts up a three-point shot. No good. Fight for the rebound. Brought down by Carter, and Carter has it for DCC. Gets to the top of the key. Now passes left side. Beekner, three-point shot, and she hits. She's got 8, and it's now 34-19. She did not score in the second quarter, scores early in the third, and a travel called against Albury. She just grabbed her face after that and just dropped her head into it. Now she hit herself in the head. That had to hurt.
She's really hard on herself, it looks like.
Ooh, you can't be doing that.
No, that's tough.
Roberts with it. Cross midcourt. She has to make sure not to let that emotion affect the way she's playing. She's been very good for Denver South. Pass to the top, Zaru. Comes back over, right side, holding it, Carter. Carter Back out to Smith. Now pass to the corner. That's Beekner. Another three-point shot. She misses this one. Offensive rebound. Put back no good for Schneibel. Ball being fought for. It goes. It stays in bounds. And here comes Denver South with it. That's Albury. She gets to the wing right side. Let's see if she plays under composure. Her pass comes to the top to Ray, and Ray gets pushed from behind by Beekner, and that's going to be her third foul, team foul number 1 in the second half.
The Thunder really got to worry about these fouls right now. You can't let them pile up. You got a couple players with 3 fouls in Beekner and Carter. You don't want them to get their 4th this early. Roberts has it on the sideline, looking to pass. She does. Bounce pass into Ray. Ray going to the basket. Now she kicks out to Albury. Albury looking. That's Roberts. Now inside to Albury. Gets it back out to Ray. Ray drives baseline, just throws up. A runner doesn't go. Easy rebound for Schneibel. And DCC with the basketball. This is Smith with it. Bounce pass, left side, Beekner. Beekner goes inside, push from behind by Schneibel, or excuse me, by Ray. Ray got that foul. Ray's 4th, team foul number 1. Yep, that's correct. Now we're going to see Itza Alcade come into the game. Itza, by the way, is spelled I-T-X-A-S-O. Itza. Everybody knows that. Inbound pass comes left side, Carter. Carter gives off to Beekner. Beekner throws up a shot way too strong, and the ball's loose. It goes out of bounds. Last touch, Smith. And Denver South has the basketball. It's a nice little give and go there. Too bad Beekner couldn't make the shot. 34-19. Smith with it. Smith being defended out there. Now comes out left side towards Lozano, and she can't quite handle it. And it'll be an inbounds play out of Centauria Roberts' hands. She bounce passes into Roberts. Now back out to Lozano. Has the ball stolen away. Pickpocket by Beekner. She's going to go all the way. Layup right side is good for Beekner. She's into double digits. First one in at 10, and it's 36-19 DCC. Smith may take it all the way. No, she gives off at the last moment. Pass comes to the top. Ball is loose. Almost a walk by Alcade, who got it. Now bounce pass comes right side. That's Roberts in the corner. Out to Albury. She puts up a shot too strong. No good. Schneibel the rebound. And DCC the basketball as Hoffmeister brings it up. Wing right side. Pass comes over underneath. Schneibel somehow ends up with it. And the reverse layup is good. She's got 8 in her debut. Good job of getting a little bit of glitch here, but a good job on the offensive rebound by Schneibel. Roberts goes all the way. Shot no good. Gets her own offensive rebound. Put back can't go either. And DCC looks like they want to run. Pushed ahead very quickly. It's Carter. Carter with it from the top. Now veers over left side. She's going to back up. Pass comes out to the left side and Schneibel. Schneibel bounce past Carter. Carter can't quite get in. Then she pushes from behind. That's team foul or personal foul number 4 for Carter. That's exactly what Danelle Rivera didn't like. I saw her smirk as it happened. She knew it was 4, but she knew right away. Good presence of mind by the coach to know exactly how many fouls each player has. Palmer back in. Last year, Palmer scored just 1 against Denver South in a game that DCC lost 55-50 up in Denver. Pass gets to Albury. She's got it. Now she gets it down to the corner and a foul. I thought they make it. I think. Well, they say out of bounds. All right. Thought it was a travel. It's out of bounds. Either way, it's a turnover. What is that? Turnover number 23. Ooh, that. Tell you what, David Rodriguez is going to want to burn this tape. Yes. Smith with it for DCC. Walks to the right sideline. Now long pass to Hoffmeister. She puts up a shot just inside the perimeter. No good. Long rebound. She gets it herself. Now inside to Schneibel. Backs in. Back out to Hoffmeister. Baseline. She drives in. Jump stop out to the right side. It's Smith. 3-point shot. No good. Rebound is going to be grabbed by Alcade. And pushing it forward is Roberts. And Roberts can't quite handle it. It gets pushed out of bounds. Last touch DCC. And it will stay with Denver South. Beekner, good job hustling back on defense there, knocking that ball out of bounds and enabling the Thunder to set up defensively. Tara Storch back in. Christina Schneibel is out. And she gets a nice hand as she comes back. And a 30-second timeout has been called by David Rodriguez in Denver South. 38-19 is our score. We'll take the timeout with them and be back after this quick break right here on 20 TV.
A 7-0 run for Discovery Canyon to start the second half has them up 38-19 over Denver South. I just stole Brian German's statistic.
No, that's exactly what Danelle Rivera wanted from her team coming out of the locker room. Just jump on him.
Alcade looking to throw it in. She somehow, some way gets it into Roberts. And Roberts gets the shot up and gets fouled. Foul called on Smith, her second. Team foul number 3. By the way, 2 Roberts on this team, Brittany and Centauria. They're both freshmen. I don't know if they're sisters or not, to be perfectly honest with you. I did not check that before the game. It is Centauria Roberts at the line, and her free throw is no good. So she's now 0 for 3 at the line today. Next free throw. Doesn't go. So she's 0 for 4 at the line. Rebound Discovery Canyon. Here comes the Thunder, approaching the halfway mark of quarter number 3. Good move by Hoffmeister, but she couldn't finish. Now the ball taken back away. This is Beekner. She might go all the way. No, a nice pass to Smith with the defender, Albury, going over, and it's Smith who lays it in. And a foul called as Roberts brought the ball up the court. That foul called on Hoffmeister, her second, team foul number 4.
So we see again there Beekner with nice presence of mind. Knew Smith was there, wide open, got her the ball.
So Brittany Roberts bounce passes into Albury. Albury throws up a shot from the baseline, no good. Rebound brought down, push forward, push ahead to Beekner at the lay-in left side. Doesn't go. She waited too long on it. Loose ball. It comes out to the right side. Hoffmeister, and the shot goes.
Good job by Katie Hoffmeister. Johnny on the spot right there with the rebound and the score.
She's got 10. It's 42-19 Discovery Canyon. Kibble will come in at the next whistle for Denver South. With it left side, Brittany Roberts. She gets to the corner. Here's a pass. It comes over to Alcade, and grabbing hold of it was Palmer. That's a good play.
Great job defensively by Alex Palmer. She ties her up there on the shot. Not only gets the block, but ties her up, and on the alternate possession, the Thunder get the basketball.
42-19. And back in is Laura Lozano. We're going to see Jenny Hall come in for the first time for Discovery Canyon. She's on the floor right now with Smith, Palmer, Storch, and Hoffmeister. Smith to bring the ball.
It's almost like a law firm.
There's a lot of them. A lot of partners in that law firm. Smith veers to the right side. Dribbles between her legs. Now she gets it back towards midcourt. Hoffmeister surveying the scene. Bounce pass comes inside now out to Palmer, but touching the baseline was Storch. Or is there a foul call? Foul called on Centauria Roberts. Foul number 1, team foul number 2. Bounce pass comes inside to Palmer. Forced the shot up, doesn't go. Now ball loose. Last touch, Discovery Canyon, as Smith got her hand in there. 42-19. Smith with it, wing right side, comes into Kibble. Kibble has the ball taken away from her. DCC with it. Palmer calmly bringing the ball down the court. 2:37 to go, quarter number 3, out top to Hall. She passes down to the left side, and Smith throws up a shot, no good, but she gets fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. That foul called against Brittany Roberts, her third, team foul number 3 against Denver South here in the second half, as we see Hoffmeister going to the line for 2 shots. She's got 10, but all from the field. She's 0-1 at the free throw line. Last year was a 33% free throw shooter. Her first free throw, no good. It hits the side of the iron.
Well, if she lives up to last year's stats, she should make this one.
She should. It's part of the all-defensive team in the PPAC last year. 8 versus Denver South last year, so she has eclipsed that number. Free throw, what do you know? She makes it and rattles home.
33%.
Well done, Brian. I think she wants to improve upon that number this year.
I'm sure she does.
Kibble with it, wing right side. Continues to dribble. Pushes forward. Comes out to Brittany Roberts. Brittany Roberts going towards the basket. Now, David Rodriguez is politicking for a call, and now there's a whistle. Not sure if that was the call he wanted or not, but the foul goes against Ginny Hall, her first, team number 5. Pass comes inside. It gets stolen away. This is Hall. She might go all the way. Lay in left side. Too hard. No good. Rebound fought for. Denver South has it. As bringing it down the court is Brittany Roberts. Roberts will back up. 2 minutes to go. Third quarter. Roberts shot. 3-point shot. No good. Rebound Palmer and a foul from behind.
Centauria Roberts. The push from behind, is that correct? Yes.
Yes, her second, team foul number 4. 5 team fouls against DCC, 4 against Denver South here in the second half. And we got 1:55 to go in this third quarter. Smith passes right side, Hoffmeister. Hoffmeister with it, now down to the corner, that's Hall. Hall looked for Storch. That wasn't a smart pass on the baseline. Goes out of bounds, and DCC is lucky to keep possession.
It's on East Kibble. Good defense there by South, realizing where the pass was going, anticipating it, and knocking it out of bounds.
Storch to throw it in. She's looking. She's in trouble, and she gets it to the top, and Hall. Hall gives off to Hoffmeister. They set the offense. Hoffmeister passes to the free throw line, turns around. That's where she puts up a shot, and Storch hits her first basket. Tara Storch.
Nice job by Storch, posting up in the middle, turns around, sees no defense, and goes ahead and takes the shot.
Brittany Roberts with it, gets it down in the corner to Centauria Roberts. She can't handle the pass. Turnover, Denver South. That is turnover number
26.
Whew. That's all I have to say. Whew.
Yeah. Not much more you can say about that.
No.
I'm sure David Rodriguez and his team will work on that in the coming weeks.
Hall baseline, that baseline pass, it's not there, but then stepping on the baseline was Roberts, and that is another turnover, number 27. So many unforced as well. Storch to trigger, she's on the baseline.
A lot of times that happens with a young team, and they don't have a lot of experience on this Rebel team.
Bounce pass to Palmer, she just kind of throws up a shot. I don't think that touched anything, and it goes out of bounds.
Alex said whoops. Looked over at the coach and said whoops. I think she knows. As you mentioned, she was in Las Vegas for a big soccer tournament. Maybe her shot's not quite back yet.
Yeah, mispracticed, and not that it was a punishment, but she didn't practice with the team, so that's why she didn't start, as ball gets deflected out of bounds. Obviously a good opportunity for her to be able to go play in that big tournament in Las Vegas. A lot of those tournaments take place in Las Vegas, San Diego during Thanksgiving week. Here's the inbounds.
I'd rather be playing soccer in Las Vegas or San Diego.
Kibble.
In November.
That is true. That's why they have them. Ball's out of bounds, and it will stay with Denver South. You can see, actually that's Box who's going to trigger in. Box looking to throw it in. She's having issues. Her pass isn't very good, and it is a jump ball.
It's going to stay with South on the alternating possession.
So it is not a turnover.
No.
This is Box. This time she does get into Centauria Roberts. Out to the top, and Lozano, who's yet to score. Her shot's no good. Long rebound stays with Denver South. Brittany Roberts with it. Her pass stolen away over in this direction. Getting a hold of it is Palmer. She's going to just spot up and put up the shot, and she hits.
Alex Palmer showing that she can shoot the rock as well.
She's got 6, 1 field goal in every quarter, and there you see she just spots up and throws it through. But then she fouls on the other side, as dribbling with it was Brittany Roberts, and the ball came out and got her in the face, and she is rubbing her eye. She's not happy. None of these Rebels are especially happy being down 47-19.
And not having scored yet in the second half.
Yeah. And we are just about through one quarter. Long pass to Hall. Throws up the shot, and it doesn't go. And the ball goes out of bounds as time expires. And we are through 3 quarters. A 16-0 third quarter for Discovery Canyon.
That's exactly what you want as a coach coming out, and they out of the halftime, and Denver South had kind of got a little bit of momentum trying to build. Probably thought they were believing in themselves a little bit more, and then, wow, total deflation there. Deflation, Matt, that's what you call it, deflation in the third quarter.
It's turned into a bit of a laugher. 47-19. We got the final quarter of play next on 20 TV.
One part excellent, one part inspiration. celebration. One part preparation for outstanding education. Academy School District 20, where dreams take flight.
It's all Discovery Canyon here on their home floor in the season opener. They outscored Denver South 16-0 in the third quarter. An incredible third quarter for Discovery Canyon, as Buechner has it for the Thunder. She is continuing to dribble. Buechner playing with 3 fouls. Back up to the top, it's Hoffmeister. Hoffmeister puts up a shot on the baseline, doesn't go. Rebound to Hall. Back right side, Hoffmeister in the corner, loses her dribble, gives off to Hall. Thought about the shot, now dribble drive to the baseline, throws up the shot, it doesn't go. And the deflected rebound comes out to Kibble for Denver South. She's got it going to the left wing, and she has the ball lost. I'm going to put you on a spot here, Brian. Do you remember DCC scored the final few points of the first half?
Sure.
Do you remember how many that was?
I do not.
Because they've got to be at least on a 20-0 run, I would think. Here's a shot inside, and they get the first points of the final quarter. That's Brittany Roberts who scored. And, you know, that's good for Denver South. You don't want to see them just not score.
Wow, shutout in the second half would be quite an accomplishment.
Hoffmeister throws up a shot too strong. Long rebound to the corner. DCC keeps possession. This is Buechner. Shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, put back left side, Schneibel.
Good job by the Thunder just keeping it alive inside there. And there you see Schneibel just tall enough inside, battling, getting the basket off the rebound.
6 minutes, 35 seconds left, going all the way to the basket with Kibble. Her shot too strong on the out-of-control layup, but it goes out of bounds. Last touch DCC. And Rajan Box, the 5'7" freshman who has scored 2 points tonight, will inbounds. The bounce pass is deflected away. Hall comes up with it. Another turnover for Denver South. Hall with it. Wing, right side, baseline jumper. Schneibel, and she hits it.
Christina Schneibel showing she's got everything. Hits the outside shot here, just inside the three-point arc. Nice touch.
12 for the freshman. Danelle Rivera says she has a very bright future. Future might be now. She's looking good. Going to the basket, Box throws up a shot, doesn't touch anything. Goes out of bounds. And that will be Discovery Canyon basketball. More turnovers than minutes played for Denver South.
Wow.
Emily Carter with 4 fouls will come in a second, and I think she just got instruction to don't foul. And she told her coach, I got you. I know what you're saying. Don't foul. It's easy. Right side going to the baseline. There's a whistle, and it's going to be a foul. Foul called against Lozano, as you said.
And she'll come out, blue hair and all.
I like the blue hair.
Think it was meant to be blue? You think she was trying to purple and now she's washed it a few times?
Maybe. I don't know. Here's a baseline jumper, doesn't go for Hall. And the offensive rebound, DeLange doesn't go either. And finally the ball is being fought for, and it comes back out to Denver South. And Brittany Roberts has it across midcourt, bounces it off her foot, gets it back after one of her teammates touch it. She's got it left side, throws up a shot. It doesn't go off the side of the iron. Rebound to Carter, and she'll bring the ball down the court for Discovery Canyon. And a timeout call. When Danelle Rivera called that timeout, she was walking toward the official. That one right there has got the smile on her face. She put her shoulder into her accidentally. She stepped down the court to call timeout and kind of grab her, and she ended up, it was almost like a football player.
She's lucky that's a lighthearted official, because if the official wasn't looking in the right direction, might have taken it a little bit differently, but it's okay.
Yeah, it looks like she's talking about it on the floor with the other officials right now. She was shocked. She was running down the court, and all of a sudden, boom, she gets hit with a shoulder.
It's a 30-point lead for the Thunder.
51-21, and it's a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it here. They're just about done with it, as a lot of lightheartedness on this side of the court, meaning the Discovery Canyon side. On the other side of the court, there's not a single smile to be found.
No, I'm watching Davi Albury. Obviously, she's hurt, but she's back on the court now, and we'll see how well she can perform here. She's been frustrated all night. Has
not scored in the second half after she was tied for the scoring lead in the game with 8 in that first half. Ball comes to the top to Beekner. Beekner gives off to DeLang, and DeLang can't handle it. Ball's loose, and it's going to be grabbed in the corner. Good job by Schneibel. Gets it back left side. Carter, the long 2, no good. Rebound fought for and grabbed by Davi Albury and given off to Ray. Ray, baseball pass to nobody. That's turnover. You've lost room.
No, I've lost room to, mark turnovers. 31. 31 turnovers.
It's hard to remember a game where I've seen a high school team, commit 31 turnovers.
Well, they are 1 turnover away if they commit no more from getting exactly a turnover a minute in this game.
Carter with it. Getting bumped, no whistle. Out to the corner. That is a 2-point shot. It's good for Storch. She has 4.
Thunder loving this now. Some of the girls who you maybe didn't think they'd be playing this much are getting in there, and Storch with a nice shot there. Then a rebound down by Jenny Hall at the other end.
And here she comes. It's a bounce pass, comes right side. Storch, another shot, no good. Rebound wrangled down by Denver South. They're pushing forward. They turn it over. There's turnover number 32. So they get that statistic we were talking about a moment ago. Carter with it, wing left side. That's a handoff pass to Storch. Now to the top, Hall. Hall walks it right side. Pass comes inside. That's a nice pass. And a good finish by Schneibel. She's got 14 in her debut.
Beautiful pass. Her brother couldn't have done better on the football team there. Get that one to Schneibel for the finish.
Here's Albury throwing up a shot, no good. She banged with a DCC player and then grabbed her knees, but she's going to stay on the court as the long rebound comes out to Roberts. She's in pain. Just look at her. She's got hands on hips. My goodness. And a whistle away from the ball. You'd think David Rodriguez would get her out of the game, and there's a timeout, a 30-second timeout.
He may have asked her if she wanted to play, and it looks like she's a competitor. You can tell just by watching her she's a competitor. Maybe she wants to be out there.
Sometimes you take that decision away from the athlete.
True.
And she is out there in pain, trying her hardest, but you just look at her right now, and she looks to be still on the brink of tears. 55-21. It's all Discovery Canyon.
I like this opportunity for Danelle Rivera, though, to get some of her younger players in the game. You got Storch and Hall out there, and DeLang as a freshman, and Schneibel, of course, has been a freshman. She's been playing the whole game, but you've got 4 of your players that are younger players out there getting a lot of good experience in this basketball game.
Last year, Discovery Canyon averaged 30 points a game. I know the competition level is going to go up, especially as they get into league play. They play in such a tough league. That number is going to be more than 30 this year, based off what we've seen today.
I would bet.
55-21. This is Ray going to the basket. She gets the shot to go, plus she's fouled. She'll go to the line for a potential 3-point play.
Nice move by Ray there, and you can see they're picking her up off the ground there. She went to the basket and gets a foul. She has a chance for a traditional 3-point play.
Kayla Ray last year averaged 1.1 rebounds. She's got 3. She can make it 4. That foul called on Schneibel, somehow that's only her first foul. She has played well defensively despite being down underneath the basket. Here's the free throw, and it's good for Ray, who wears the number 23. She's got 4, and it's 55-24 in favor of Discovery Canyon as they are en route to winning their season opener. Pass comes down towards the corner. Storch had it for a moment. She loses it, and that's Brittany Roberts with it. Roberts across midcourt. DCC lets them get into their offensive zone. Left side, Centauria. Roberts back to the top, and Albury. Albury passes to the corner. 3-point shot. Ray in and out, no good. Rebound, Schneibel. Schneibel clears the board, clears the Denver South players away from her, and then gets the ball to Carter. Carter to Hall. Hall with it. Hall still looking to score. She has the ball taken away, and then she gets knocked down by Ray, who's going to be called for the foul, and I believe that's going to be foul number 5 against Ray. She'll foul out.
That was a tough one there, and good hustle by Jenny Hall to get back after almost turning the ball over there to get possession of the ball He got fouled.
Coming in will be Zanice Kibble, the 5'2 freshman. Zanice Kibble, the 5'2 freshman.
Good look at Kibble.
Beekner checks in, Hall checks out. See if she's done for the day or not. She hasn't scored, but she also got hit pretty hard. And I know every time she put up a shot, everybody on the bench was really hoping for that thing to go through. Carter with it, passes, left side. That's Storch. They move it around the perimeter, over to Beekner, bounce past Carter. Carter, elbow, left side, shot good. Wasn't pretty, she called glass, and she gets it, 4.
Her first field goal of the game. She's been making some nice moves, getting some open shots, and this one she finally gets the ball.
It's 57-24, Discovery Canyon, 2:15 to go. Brittany Roberts walks to the top. Now she's going to travel, and that's another turnover. 33. As Beekner has the ball for DCC. Beekner, bounce pass taken away, turnover DCC. And Kibble with the ball. Kibble gives it off to Albury. Albury back to Kibble. 3-point shot right side, no good, air ball. The rebound to Schneibel, then she pushes forward to DeLang. DeLang will give off to Carter, left side. The layup attempt too hard. Ball being fought for. It's loose on the ground, and it is going to be grabbed for a moment by Beekner. And then it goes on the alternate possession. We mentioned earlier, Beekner a little scary sometimes if she goes to the ground because you don't want to see any sort of collision with her legs.
Yeah, she has compartment syndrome, which is really kind of hard to explain, but when she works out, of course, your muscles swell, and what can happen with her, in her instance, she doesn't have a lot of room between her muscle and her facial tissue. So when her muscles swell, sometimes it cuts off her nerves and her blood vessels, causing, of course, her foot to fall asleep and things of that nature. And she's decided to play through it this year, which brave on her part, that's for sure.
It really has. And you look at her younger brother fought brain cancer. Now she's dealing with this ailment, and the family has been through a lot. And she's made the decision that as a senior, she's going to play her entire season of basketball.
Well, it has not slowed her down tonight, not that we could tell anyway.
She's got 10. It's 57-24 DCC. Beekner had it. Passes over to the left side to Storch. Beekner gets it back right on cue after we were talking to her. Now Storch, a 3-point shot, no good. Rebound Lozano for Denver South. And with 70 seconds to go, Kibble will bring the ball down the court. Ball deflected out of bounds by Storch. Almost a turnover. Inbounds comes to Kibble. Kibble holds. Inbounds play goes off the hands of Box and back to Discovery Canyon. Ahead to Beekner. Beekner brings the ball down the court. 5'3" senior. Veers to the right side. Stops. Will go left. Stops again. Loses her dribble. Out left side, Storch. Storch passes inside to DeLang, and she hits it. She's got 4. And it's 59-24. 37 seconds left. Pretty good chance that's going to be the final basket of the day for DCC as Box gets bumped by DeLang, her second. Team foul number 7. And Box will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Excuse me, team foul number 8. Still a 1-and-1 opportunity for Rajon Box. Box at the line. Her free throw. Use the glass and it goes. We've seen a lot of glass used today.
True.
It's not the playground, so it's cool.
Well, it's not broken glass either.
Also true. Next, no good. Rebound. Denver South gets it. Lozano throws it up. She didn't really take time, and now a fight for the ball as DeLang had it for Discovery Canyon. Alternate possession, and DCC will get it back with 27 seconds left. Let's see if they even go to the basket or if they get across midcourt and hold. They're running their offense. Pass comes inside. DeLang, her shot no good. Offensive rebound. Schneibel can't get the shot to go, but she gets fouled. She'll go to the line for a couple.
Christina Schneibel has really been impressive in this game. For just a freshman, the way she's getting rebounds on the offensive end of the board, she's in there, she's battling each and every shot that goes up. She's getting lots of rebounds. She's had several putbacks tonight, and here she is on the line.
First free throw is no good, too strong. She's been pretty good at the line today. Was 2 for 3, now 2 for 4. The next free throw from the 5'11 freshman. No good. So she goes 0 for 2. Clock running, 15 seconds, ball stolen away. Turnover, Schneibel has it, goes to the basket, tries to the lay-in, and she gets fouled. She'll go for 2 more.
Nice job again by Schneibel there. And presence of mind. I mean, most freshmen in a frantic situation like that would probably just try and throw that ball up. Nope, she made a fake, found the lane wide open, drove to the lane, unfortunately missed the shot, but did get fouled.
Cool moment as Carter, a junior, and Beekner, the senior, just went over and kind of shared a moment with Danelle Rivera. And Schneibel hits the free throw, and the entire DCC team kind of goes crazy.
I'm not sure why. It was her 15th point.
Next free throw. Let's see if they do it again if she makes it. Nope. We'll never know. Offensive rebound, DeLang. Pass comes right side. Shot up, and it is good for Storch, who has 6. And that is the end of the game. What a start to the season for Discovery Canyon. They win 62-25.
Great job by Discovery Canyon, and I know we harped all night long on the Denver South Rebels and getting 35 turnovers for this game. I got to give DCC some credit for those turnovers. They play some harassing defense. They do a good job. They're ball hawks. They did a good job causing turnovers, getting some steals, and a big, huge win for the Thunder today.
And not smiling faces for Denver South after they shake hands, and it's going to be a long bus ride back up to Denver after they lose 62-25. A break. We'll go over some of the post-game numbers and wrap things up next here on 20 TV. The final score from Discovery Canyon, 62-25. Matt Hawley, Brian German back with you for one final time. Let's look at some of the final scoring numbers. First off for Discovery Canyon, they were led by a freshman in her first ever high school game. Christina Schneibel scored 15, the 5'11 post player. Other double-digit scores for DCC. Katie Hoffmeister had 11, while Kaylin Beekner ended up with 10. 6 points for Alex Palmer, 6 points as well for Alex Smith, and then 4 for J.D. DeLang and Emily Carter, playing but not scoring. Oh, it's 6 points as well for Tara Storch. Don't want to miss her. I beg your pardon. Playing but not scoring was Jenny Hall, and that was it. For Denver South, they're led in scoring by Davi Albury, 8 points all in the first half. After that, 4 for Kayla Ray, 3 for Rianne Zaru, Brittany Roberts, Rajon Box, 2 for Zanis Kibble, and Itza Alcade. A dominating performance, maybe not from start to finish, because Discovery Canyon did get outscored in the second quarter 14-11, but still, more often than not, it was dominating effort from Discovery Canyon today against the Rebels.
I'm sure Danelle Rivera is going to like what she sees if she goes back and looks at this, she just thinks about this game, because they really came out defensively, set the tone in this game early on. Were making some steals, forcing some turnovers, forcing Denver South into throwing the ball away a few times, and then they were just getting on it on the offensive boards, on the offensive end, getting several opportunities. When they would miss shots, they would get 2 and 3 more shots and make it go. And just a great first game for Discovery Canyon. And this has to give them some confidence as they move forward in this season.
Certainly so. By the way, if people would like to order a copy of this broadcast tonight, we have both DVDs and Blu-rays available. You can email us, 20tv@asd20.org, or give us a call at 719-234-1780.
One of those.
We are less than a month away from Christmas, Brian German.
Holy cow.
And when I hear DVD and Blu-ray, the next two words that come to my mind, stocking stuffer.
Stocking stuffer.
Yep, there you go.
It's 2 words.
We're back at it with more, with 4 syllables, right? Yep, 4 syllables. We're back at it with more basketball tomorrow, boys basketball, TCA and Air Academy tomorrow night. Always good to get TCA involved here on 20 TV. Of course, Air Academy, a 20 TV staple.
Interesting about that game, too, Matt, is those 2 teams met in the soccer championship game, state championship game, and a lot of those same players on both of those teams will be playing basketball.
You know, I was looking at the starting lineup for Air Academy, and I thought I was about to do a soccer game.
Yep, Austin Dewing's on there, and David Louthen's on there. And then for TCA, do you know any of those names?
Not off the top of my head.
You'll remember them tomorrow night, I promise you.
All right.
Titus Grant is the outstanding player on their soccer team. He's also, I believe, point guard on their basketball team.
Way to throw me under the bus there, Brian.
Sorry.
I didn't get to do any TCA soccer this year.
I saw him play soccer this year. You get to see him play basketball, though.
I do, and you
tomorrow
don't.
Night.
Dave Toller.
Unfortunately.
Dave Toller's going to be on the call tomorrow night, so we look forward to that. All right, that's going to wrap things up tonight for Discovery Canyon, where Thunder get the win over the Rebels 62-25. For Brian German and our entire 20 TV crew, Matt Pauley saying good night from Discovery Canyon Campus, DCC 1-0 to start the season here on 20 TV.